Well, here's a look at the E-mini S&P through the eyes of eMiniDayTrader for Tuesday, December the 1st, 2009. Well, we had mentioned yesterday that we were looking at certain levels here of support and resistance, and that the big down move that had taken place Wednesday through Friday morning, Wednesday evening through Friday morning, that are really trying to determine how strong these sellers were. Was it just a reaction from the Dubai crisis, or was it some real selling? And after yesterday, after this consolidation, I said it was more likely that it was just a reaction and we're likely to go higher, but we needed to monitor in around the 1098 or so area, which was, sorry, this was yesterday's high, 1096 area. This was the overnight high here going into yesterday, and then this was yesterday's profile. By the way, what we're looking at here are profiles, market profiles and volume profile. This, what I've just circled, is from today. This is the one from yesterday, and the one in the red square here is what occurred overnight. So we like to split them up that way. But you can see here that the market did start, it basically opened where it closed, started to creep up, then had a swift move higher, consolidated in this area, and then opened, gave it a bit of a test in the early going, and then turned higher. It had a bit of a sell-off late in the day. So we're right back up to that 1111 resistance area, 1111, 1112. I believe it's 1112.50, which was the high back the middle of last month, middle of November. So that's obviously a resistance area. And when you take a look at where the market got to today, it came within 3 ticks of that. So obviously we're up in the higher elevations here and having some resistance. So we really need to monitor this area for possible swift rejection, and of course that could happen. We do have some economic news being released tomorrow, but the bulk of it on Thursday and Friday with the jobless and unemployment. And we could more or less stay capped in this 11 to 12 area overnight and into tomorrow and perhaps even Wednesday, through Wednesday evening. So that's really what we're looking at right now, and we're looking at support down around 11, basically today's low. So the consolidation that we had primarily yesterday, we did get a move a little bit higher today. So the up auction is still intact, and I think we need to monitor that. So using that underlying bias of the upward momentum, we really need to monitor the 11 to 12 area, because if it can push above that, it's going to have another leg up. Although if it tests it several times and can't make it, then it's probably going to pull back. So it's going to be a key area to watch. We also like to take a look, of course, at the individual daily profiles. This is the regular trading hours only, so we always use these as well. And then we have our software that we implement on the 1-minute chart to try and take as good a look and drill down in time to get some really exact kind of trades. Our system actually only generated 2 trades today. We had a short that came in here and dropped 2.5 points for us, and so that trade worked out well, easily reaching our first 2 objectives. We had another long trade when the market came up here, although we ended up by getting out of that trade for a couple of ticks loss, just because it took too long to manifest. But as you can see here, we were green. It just took a little bit longer. It kind of hesitated there before it had the run up. So that's really all the trades that we had. We had a very nice deceleration bar here and here. It didn't. Our setup was like 90% there. Some of our traders definitely would have taken either one of these trades, because the fact that we were up, butted up against this known barrier at 11.11.25 to 11.12.50. So this was the barrier zone that we knew going into the market today, right in here, this yellow area. And so from that standpoint, some of our more experienced traders took those trades, and as you can see, they both had nice downward movements after they were filled. So that's really all the trades that we had for today. Thanks for taking the time to view this, and we will see you again tomorrow. Any questions or comments, please contact us at info@eMiniDayTrader.com.